You are enough. A 5-minute journey to self-worth. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Have you ever felt like you're not enough? Like you're just one mistake away from being exposed as a fraud? Believe me, you're not alone. So many of us battle these feelings of inadequacy. But here's the truth. They don't define us. In this video, we're diving deep into the heart of self-worth. We'll uncover those sneaky little doubts that whisper in our ears and replace them with empowering truths. Think of this as your toolkit for building unshakable confidence, one step at a time. We're going to explore practical tips and exercises that you can start using today. No more waiting for that magical moment when you suddenly feel worthy. We're creating that magic right here, right now. Are you ready? Let's do this. Silence, your inner critic. Turning down the volume on negative self-talk. Our minds can be harsh critics, right? That loop of negative self-talk is exhausting. But you can change the conversation. Start with awareness. Pay attention to negative thoughts. What triggers them? Write them down. Challenge those thoughts. Are they true? Counter with affirmations. Say it out loud. With practice, affirmations drown out the negative noise. You have the power to choose your thoughts. Turn down the inner critic. Crank up self-love. Small steps, big wins. The power of achievable goals. Sometimes, the thought of achieving our dreams can feel overwhelming, like climbing a mountain. But what if, instead of focusing on the summit, we focused on taking one step at a time? Setting small, achievable goals is one of the most effective ways to boost our self-confidence. Each small win, no matter how seemingly insignificant, is a building block, a testament to our ability to make progress. Let's try a simple exercise. Think about something you've been wanting to do but have been putting off. Now break it down into the smallest possible steps. What's one tiny action you can take today to move closer to that goal? Maybe it's writing one paragraph of that novel you've been dreaming of, or going for a 10-minute walk. The key is to make it so achievable that you can't say no. As you check those small goals off your list, celebrate each victory. Acknowledge your effort, your commitment, your progress. These small wins are powerful reminders of your strength and resilience. Chapter 3. Unleash your inner superhero. Recognizing and owning your strengths. We're often so busy focusing on our perceived flaws that we forget to acknowledge our amazing strengths. Those qualities that make us unique, the talents and skills we bring to the world. It's time to change that. Grab a journal or a piece of paper and let's do some digging. What are you good at? What comes naturally to you? Think about times you felt proud of yourself. Moments when you truly shined. Write them all down, every single one. Don't downplay your accomplishments or brush them off as no big deal. Own them. You deserve to celebrate your successes. Now here's a fun challenge. Create a success board. Find a space in your home where you can display your accomplishments, big or small. It could be a corkboard, a whiteboard, or even just a corner of your refrigerator. Pin up those certificates, awards, thank you notes, or even just scribble down those moments that made you feel proud. This isn't about bragging. It's about creating a visual reminder of your awesomeness, a beacon of hope to turn to when those self-doubts start creeping in. Chapter 4. Be your own best friend, cultivating self-compassion. Think about how you'd treat a dear friend who was struggling with self-doubt. You'd offer them kindness, understanding, and support, right? So why is it so hard to extend that same compassion to ourselves? We're often our own harshest critics. But what if we chose to be our own best friends instead? Self-compassion is a powerful antidote to shame and self-criticism. It's about recognizing that we're all perfectly imperfect. Let's try a simple exercise. Place your hand over your heart and take a few deep breaths. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I give myself the compassion I need. Self-compassion isn't selfish, it's essential. When we treat ourselves with kindness, we create a foundation for healing and growth. Chapter 5. Find your tribe. The power of positive connections. We are social creatures, wired for connection. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our sense of self. If we're constantly surrounded by negativity, criticism, or judgment, it's easy to internalize those messages and start believing them ourselves. But here's the good news. The reverse is also true. When we surround ourselves with positive, supportive people who lift us up and believe in us, it can be transformative. Think about your current circle of influence. Who are the people who make you feel good about yourself? Who encourages you to be your best self? Make an effort to spend more time with these positive influences. And remember, finding your tribe isn't just about who you spend time with in person. It's also about the online communities you engage with, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to. Seek out voices that inspire you, that challenge you to grow, that remind you of your worthiness. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, both online and offline. Choose wisely. Outrow, you are enough. Embrace your worthiness. So there you have it. 5 powerful steps to start boosting your self-worth. Remember, it's about silencing that inner critic, celebrating your strengths, setting achievable goals, practicing self-compassion, and surrounding yourself with positive influences. You are not a work in progress. You are a masterpiece in progress. Don't wait for permission to believe in your own worthiness. Embrace it now, in all its messy, imperfect glory. Take one small step today to show yourself some love. What's one thing you can do to put these tips into action? Share your thoughts or a small victory in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content.